Since March, through task force meetings, board and executive discussions, and countless conversations with more than 80 of our volunteer advisors, the Chamber has continued to engage in a discussion about a potential sales tax measure in the City of SLO. And just last week, our board took a unanimous position in favor of the proposed City of SLO sales tax measure that will support long-term health of our community and economy through investments in retaining our local businesses, key infrastructure, open space, and vibrant neighborhoods. Last night, actually 2 nights ago, the SLO City Council placed this measure on the November ballot, joining Atascadero, Grover Beach, Morro Bay, and Paso, Robles in asking voters to increase the sales tax to 8.75%, the same rate as Santa Maria and Santa Barbara. Molly Kern, our Director of Governmental Affairs, is here to share more about how this measure will help our members. Molly?
Thanks, Jim. So this is a 1.5% tax that would raise about $21 million a year. And for the first time, retaining local business would be a top spending priority. It's an incredible opportunity that we've never had before for direct investment in local business, to create more robust economic development programs, and to ensure that structures are in place to support working families in the long run. The money, 70% of which has historically come from visitors and not residents, would also be invested into the things that make SLO SLO. So things like preserving open space, building the seriously needed infrastructure, and making sure that our downtown is clean and safe. One of the most promising opportunities for this measure is our ability to bond against it for significant big ticket projects like fixing Tank Farm Road. But we also need to make sure that the community is engaged in what our priorities look like in practice and how they change over time. For example, direct business support will look very different in 2021 than it will in 2031. And I hope that we will have used those years to invest in rehabilitating and diversifying our economy so that we need to make sure that our community, not just the council, is engaged in regular strategic planning discussions about the type of investments that make sense as priorities evolve over time. We're also advocating for a larger business presence on the Oversight Commission because we know that your experience, particularly those of you who have experience in sales tax generating businesses, can provide invaluable insight into how this money should be spent to keep growing our economic engine. In their discussions on Tuesday, the council was open to these ideas that would work to include business perspectives and engage the community in new ways. And so they'll be making a decision on how exactly to do that at their meeting in August. Now more than ever, we see the interdependence of business, government, community, and public health, and we must pull together to invest in our community and in our shared future. We can't rely on Sacramento or DC, so it's up to us to put in the hard work and commitment to help our businesses, to help our residents rebound so that we can come out of the other side of this pandemic stronger and more resilient. We need to stand up for one another and for our city. The Chamber's been weighing this issue for a really long time, evaluating if it's the right structure, the right time, and the right way to accomplish our goals. Our board did not make the decision to support this tax lightly, but as Jim mentioned, it was a decision that was made unanimously. So if you remember one thing about what I say this morning, it's to please reach out to us with all of your questions and concerns, if you want to support this measure or oppose it, and most importantly, if you want to serve on the Oversight Commission. We need all of your thoughts, your inquiries, and if you live in the city, we are asking for your vote in November. Thank you.